Good morning. We begin with breaking news. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency confirming this morning a case of mad cow disease in Alberta. The case is the first in Canada since 2011. A statement from the CFIA said no part of the cow had reached the human food or animal feed systems. The agency is now trying to confirm the age of the animal, its history, and how it became infected. The investigation will focus in on the feed supplied to the animal during the first year of its life. Exports of Canadian beef were badly hit in 2003 after the first case of BSE was found on a farm. The CFIA says this latest case should not harm exports of Canadian beef. With no announcement and no big sign-off, the Sun News Network is off the air. The conservative, angled, and financially troubled news channel going dark at 3 a.m. It went to black, then to a Sun News slate, then a message saying Sun News Network is no longer available. Sun TV went on the air in 2011. It only attracted a very small audience in the almost 4 years it's been on the air. Sun Media blames that on the CRTC's rejection of its request to order cable companies to carry it on basic packages. In a statement this morning, Sun Media says, "This is an unfortunate outcome. Shutting down Sun News was certainly not our goal." Quebecor has been trying to sell Sun TV, but with no takers, it felt it had no option but to shut the TV station down. Canadian journalist Mohamed Fahmy waking up this morning outside a Cairo prison. Fahmy's out on bail after spending 14 months in jail after he was convicted of terrorism-related charges. His family and human rights groups condemn those charges as a sham. Fahmy was granted a second trial. It's due to start in 10 days. Until then, he must report to a Cairo police station every day. Canadian troops were recently involved in another exchange of fire with extremists in northern Iraq. The military refusing to give many details, only saying this latest firefight was similar to 3 previous battles.
Only been one instance since the last report of where our special operations folks had to return fire in self-defense in response to coming under fire by ISIL forces.
Since early February, Canada's CFA teams have conducted 14 airstrikes in support of Iraqi troops. The latest battle comes as the U.S. prepares to expand the scope of its Special Forces missions throughout the region. If passed, a resolution before Congress would authorize ground combat operations in limited circumstances and Special Forces missions targeting ISIS leaders. Defense experts say the U.S. expansion would put pressure on Ottawa as it prepares to renew Canada's commitment to the combat mission against ISIS. A new national poll looking at attitudes towards vaccinations suggests support remains high in Canada. The online poll showing nearly 9 out of 10 respondents believe vaccinations protect against diseases. 83% of respondents who are parents say they would definitely vaccinate their kids. The poll also finding more support for vaccines among older adults and more uncertainty or opposition among young adults who are more likely to be having and rearing young children. Nearly 3 in 4 people say it's irresponsible not to vaccinate children. Only 56% of those who are parents of school-age kids agree they should be required to be vaccinated to start school. Stars Air Ambulance has been saving lives since 1985. We all know about the difference they make in our community, but many of us don't know Stars is a non-profit organization. Stars relies on community donations and fundraisers like its annual Stars Home Lottery. It's because of the generosity of Albertans that Stars staff can tour rural areas of the province to train health personnel with its mobile education unit.
All the communities that we serve with our helicopter, we also serve with one of the mobile education units in order that, on a yearly basis, we can deliver some education.
There are 5 grand prizes, 30 vacations, and 10 vehicles included in this year's Stars Lottery. Tickets are still available. And that's our look at the news to 6:07.